Finally tonight, we wrap up this Jobs Friday with our latest bright idea. Ever wish you could buy that dress that just doesn't seem to exist no matter where you look? Here's someone who had that problem and decided to do something about it.
Aubrey Pagano needed something to wear. Her boyfriend's brother was getting married. She'd be meeting the family for the first time.
I thought I had to look great.
Clothes have always meant a lot to Pagano, but this time she was coming up empty in department stores, boutiques, and even on the internet. Tailors, if they knew how to make a dress, were too expensive. The search nagged at her.
And I was like, I'll just make my dress.
She'd never made one from scratch, but it was so worth it.
And the reaction was so overwhelming, and the questions kept coming about how people could do this, that it sort of clicked in my mind, like, I can't be the only woman who's had this problem.
Customized clothing, an idea that drove Pagano to move in with her parents, save $40,000, and quit her job at Fidelity Investments. She began testing a website, collecting data from 30,000 would-be customers, learning which style tweaks would make them fall in love with and buy a dress from a company she decided to call Bow and Drape. But that was the easy part. Finding someone to make the clothing was the problem.
Again and again and again, all I heard was, this is a stupid idea, it's never gonna work, the industry doesn't work like this.
It didn't, until now. Pagano combed New York's garment center looking for a partner. The one-time mecca of American fashion had lost hundreds of thousands of jobs since the 1960s. But even so, it was months before Pagano found Sample Studio, a manufacturer willing to take a chance on her hunch that everyday working women would jump at the chance to express themselves.
I'm definitely not a fashionista.
I definitely don't like to have someone dictate to me what to buy.
On Bow and Drape, Alice Heathcote and Grace Colleton can have it their way. Where have you heard that one before?
If you think about Burger King in the 1970s, their big campaign was have it your way. And now if you look around, almost every single large chain does that. And so what happened in food, we think will happen in fashion, where really personalization is king, and what you say as a customer goes.
I love a Peter Pan collar, so that's what I'm going to go with.
It's really fun to be able to say, oh, I actually kind of made it myself. I picked the length, I picked the colors.
Within days of ordering, the material is hand-cut and hand-sewn. In less than 2 weeks, it's part of the wardrobe.
You have a different relationship with the clothes. You take a lot more pride in them, more ownership. I think you just feel better in them.
Ready to wear right now is a race to the bottom. Customization is a way for someone to feel connected to the clothes and provide value that didn't exist before.
Now others see the value too. Pagano is seeing competition and some big-name investors. Zappos founder Tony Hsieh led a round of financing worth more than $1 million, giving her cash to expand and enlist a second manufacturer in Las Vegas.
The space is heating up, which overall is a good thing for us because we want people to know that this is doable, that we're changing the way that women shop.
Dresses typically run less than $200. Tops are under $100, and Bow and Drape is helping customers accessorize with 3D printing.